Last year, the Maryland General Assembly passed legislation that gave those with certain criminal records a second chance at life. Those laws became effective on October 1st. Now lawmakers are trying to expand those measures. Last year, many who found themselves on Maryland's criminal database were able to shield or expunge their records from public view. It was all part of the Second Chance Act, a measure designed to give those who have served their time a new start. This General Assembly session, more than a dozen bills have been proposed to expand the law.
One of the things that we were encouraged by is that the Second Chance Act did pass, and it kind of nibbled at the periphery of some of the things we wanted to do for people who are trying to re-enter society or folks who had records 10, 15 years ago. And there are a couple of bills that would actually expunge your record as opposed to the second chance just shielding your record.
On March 8th, the House Judiciary Committee will take up 10 different measures dealing with expungement, a means that permanently clears a person's criminal record. The legislation includes expunging or shielding nonviolent felonies and certain misdemeanor records, erasing invalidated arrest warrants and police records, clearing marijuana possession records, and partial expungement of charges or convictions in a unit.
So what happens is many individuals go to court and they are charged with a number of offenses. Through a plea deal or through whatever means, they plead guilty and are found not guilty, or their charges are, the remaining charges are dropped. The way the current expungement law is written, if all of the charges within that unit of charges is not eligible for expungement, none of them are. And so you're finding individuals that are applying for jobs in the employer, they're not just looking at that guilty conviction, they're looking at all of those charges.
Other bills would shift the burden to the court system, requiring automatic expungement of certain records at no cost, repealing time constraints to remove non-prosecuted charges, and mandating a hearing if certain expungements are denied by the court.
You're finding that a lot of legislators are building off of the 2015 legislative session and acknowledging that, Marylanders are finding it very difficult to access employment with these records, and we have to figure out a way to expand access to expungement for them.
A task force is currently looking at the entire judiciary case search database to understand what actually lies in the public domain, and we'll have much more on that issue later this week.